Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 different low ABV cocktails that are all really delicious, refreshing, and they're super simple. Only one of them takes, a good few steps and some shaking. The other 2 are just built in the glass, ready to go. ABV stands for alcohol by volume. So whenever someone says it's a low ABV cocktail, it means that it's lower in alcohol. Typically, a low ABV cocktail is between 5 to 7%. First up, we are going to make the Americano cocktail. The Americano cocktail is really simple. It's just made up of Campari, sweet vermouth, and sparkling water. This cocktail apparently predates the Negroni. If you were to make a Negroni, you would swap out the sparkling water for gin, which is making it a pretty hefty cocktail. Apparently, this cocktail is actually James Bond's original cocktail. So we're gonna start off with 1.5 ounces of Campari, 1.5 ounces of sweet vermouth. Just top it up with some sparkling water or club soda, if that's what you have in the house. For garnish, we're using orange zest. Peel some of the zest off of the orange. And I love to trim the edges because it looks tidy. Then you just express the orange zest. Then we'll give it a little twist and voila. Cheers. Such a refreshing drink. I love Italian aperitifs. For me, I love that bitter orange flavor. The sweet vermouth gives it a nice, I want to say flatness. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone but me, but the vermouth gives kind of like a flat sort of taste. I don't know if I'm selling it there, but I really enjoy this flavor. It's got nice flavors of orange. It feels like a really fun cocktail, but it's not as strong as a usual cocktail. I am a big fan of a Negroni. If you want to see how to make a Negroni, you can watch this video here. But if you are looking for a lighter alternative, the Americano is where you should go. Let's see what's next. Now we're gonna make a Django Reinhardt. And this for me is the perfect midday indulgence. It's essentially a sour cocktail, but it substitutes the hard liquor for vermouth. When you hear low ABV cocktail, you're probably gonna get vermouth a lot of the time. Vermouth is a fortified wine, and this is only 18% compared to gin, which is like 40% or something like that. 3 ounces of dry vermouth. Three-quarters of an ounce of lemon juice. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. I am using a honey simple syrup, which is just 50% honey, 50% hot water. Like you kind of cook it down to dilute it to make a simple syrup. And then we are throwing in 2 slices of orange. And now we need to muddle the orange together with these ingredients. I still haven't gotten a muddler, so I'm using the bottom of a wooden spoon instead. So you're just pressing down on the orange to break it up. You need to load up your shaker with ice. And we want to give it a good shake. So essentially you want to shake until the shaker is really cold. I'd say give it for like 20 seconds. For this kind of drink, you do want to double strain if you can because of the orange pulp that's in there. We're using a rocks glass. And we're going to garnish with a slice of orange. The Django Reinhardt. Cheers. Okay. This is interesting. Because I used honey water, I'm actually getting a lot of the honey flavor, which I like. I think honey goes really well with lemon and orange. If you don't like the flavor of honey, just use a regular simple syrup. Also, what I would probably do is try it with ½ an ounce of simple syrup instead of 3/4 ounce. I'm going back on my recipe because I think that ½ an ounce for me would be a nicer flavor. It's a little sweeter than I would like it to be, but a lot of people will prefer the sweetness because not everyone is super keen on dry vermouth because it's really dry. So you just gotta play around with it, see what works best for your palate, but I always prefer to add less to begin with because then you can balance it out. Whereas my mistake was I added more and I could have just added less and then added more later. You know what I mean? I think also my oranges were really juicy and had some natural sweetness. So that changes things too. Just for fun, I'm going to add a little bit more vermouth. That's good. Yep. So start with ½ an ounce of simple syrup, try it out, see what you think. So to finish things off, we are going to make the very classic wine spritzer. You can make a wine spritzer with white wine, rosé wine, or red wine. I'm going to use red wine today because I want the fruitiness and the fullness, and I also want it to be refreshing. It's interesting because wine spritzers originate from Austria, and it is similar to a spritz cocktail, but a spritz uses sparkling wine and a spritzer uses sparkling water. So I'm gonna measure this just so I kind of know what I'm working with, but you could free pour it. Top it up with some sparkling water. And you can garnish with orange zest, which I prepared earlier when we were doing the last cocktail, or you could use a slice of orange if you prefer. Cheers. It's like the easy version of sangria. Sangria is way more complicated than this. You use all this fruit, there's like an amount of time where you need to let it like all melt together and rest. There's normally orange liqueur and everything in it. This is, I'm using a Merlot and it's like really juicy. It's got nice like plum and bramble fruit. And then by diluting it a little bit with the sparkling water, it's making it all so much lighter and refreshing. And then the orange adds a really nice depth of flavor. I highly recommend it. Like I said, this is really easy if you're hosting people over and it's, you know, a summery day, you want to have a refreshing spritzer and you don't want it to be too heavy. Mixing up something like this in advance is perfect. You could make it in a pitcher, fill it up with ice, add in some slices of orange, and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video on low ABV cocktails. If you want to see more low ABV recipes, you can watch this video next where I explain how to make 2 different spritz cocktails. So remember, spritz cocktails actually has sparkling wine in them. In that video, neither one is an Aperol spritz, but if you would like to see an Aperol spritz, I have another video on that, linked down below. Cheers.